You may wonder why I have this terrible semblance. Well, that is easy to acquire when you land 3,500 meters over the mountains. Why do I do that? Simple answer. This is my greatest chance to find the snow leopard. Some years ago, I started my search in Nepal, the beginning for an inexperienced wildlife filmmaker. My first expedition in the Himalayas. The conditions of the place turned too extreme. A series of natural disasters. I was lucky to be able to escape in the middle of a heavy snowstorm. Years later, I started over. I came back to the Himalayas, the Indian side. A new expedition with the same objective. There is nothing I could really do to stop the eventualities of nature. However, this time, I will not stop looking.
Tengo como una hora aquí que no me abren los monjes. Se asoman de las casas, pero como que se asustan y se meten. No sé si tengan algún voto de silencio. No sé.
For tonight.
How?
For tonight.
For
You
tonight?
need some dinner.
Uh-huh.
You have cookie.
I have cookies.
You have cookie enough.
Enough cookies, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. Okay. So I will look for a place
Yeah.
and establish the tent.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. You check in, please.
Thank you very much.
The monks finally let me stay for the night. Though, they told me I wouldn't find the leopard at this altitude on this season.
How are you?
When did you come in Leh?
Sorry?
When did you come in Leh?
Yesterday,
Yesterday.
but I went to the other monastery. The
Cave.
the Gumpa.
Some cave. Some cave.
I needed answers. My first question was where to look for the snow leopard. Many snow leopard.
Marca. Rumba do lupa. Renga gayet na nono na. Ano review kya? Todo lo na todo te. Tik. No le persona,
And yes, there it was, my first answer. They were discussing about the place where there has been more sights of snow leopards recently.
Oh, yeah.
Snow leopard.
Yeah, ji.
Same in Ladakhi. Same.
Oh, yeah.
Name is Shan.
Itu global jo. Dah jak misip jingalan yot telo yale. Dah yang ko mogi kain mogi ko tu gere mi tu tiu jang sure de mi jak pun nis.
There are many different opinions on where to find both the blue ship and their predator, the snow leopard.
After 2 days, he saw deers, but not sure.
Deer.
You Sakti side.
Ah.
Sakti side. Karu side.
Karu.
Karu.
Side. Karu side.
I came from Karu.
You see the Karu?
Karu. Yeah, I was in Hemis.
Yeah.
Hemis mana
This
yo.
is live side in the Karu and live side go there is there.
Okay.
I decided to go to the place one of the monks suggested. The Rumbak village, just on the other side of a mountain range, where the monastery is located.
No.
This one Indus River.
To get to the place I intend to go, we have to pass through many small villages, but also we have to go through the city of Leh, the place where many people from small rural areas go to buy or sell different products needed to sustain life here. home to several groups of blue sheep. This place happens to be a national park, Hemis.
Tomato.
The taxi driver brought me to this man. His name is Sering, and he will guide me in my search for the snow leopard. Sering is not precisely a guide, nor does he seek to find snow leopards. However, being a shepherd for this herd of yak, he has become an expert at navigating the different parts of the mountains in Hemis. Some of the domestic animals are very vulnerable in these mountains, but they are not an essential part of a snow leopard's diet. I have only been here for 2 days, and already we have found remains of a kill.
Small? Big?
No.
A medium-sized wild sheep. The chances of seeing the snow leopard around here seem to be promising. Since the temperature is very low throughout the day, it is very important to take advantage of the moments when the sun shines at its strongest. Three days have passed. Sering is no longer guiding me. I am looking for the snow leopard on my own. My plan is to get close to the blue sheep, since they are the main prey for the snow leopard. I can imagine the leopard roaming these territories, looking for a good meal. I was told that during the daylight, it usually walks on the crest of the mountains. To get closer to the groups of blue sheep and to the crest of a mountain, I would normally need special equipment to climb up the rocky walls. But my desire to see the snow leopard with my bare eyes motivates me to continue, even without the special equipment. This is the farthest I can get for now. Some 15 meters from a lonely blue ship. Others roam on the mountain, on the other side of a water stream. I feel like the snow leopard will show up at any moment. It is in fact this time of the year when the mountains receive most of the snow, making most of the animals, including the blue sheep, roam in lower altitudes in search for food. As to the snow leopard, it might be in the late day when it will start to roam. I lost one of my globes, and the weather here is just not getting any better. I have found a small refuge that other filmmakers built in the past to observe the snow leopard passing through one of its common routes. In my case, I haven't seen the snow leopard yet. I intend to spend the night here, but I only have a small plastic carpet, and I am trying to find a way to make a shelter before the temperature gets too low. have been alert all night, and so far, the only images of a snow leopard reside in my mind. It is now a new day. However, I am feeling the consequences of a day before. I brought a container of peanut butter, and I finished it all the night before. It wasn't until some minutes ago, while feeling an extreme fever and stomachache, when I saw the peanut butter expired a year ago. For some hours, I tried to keep looking for the leopard, despite my physical discomfort. But my body has reached the limit. I really had to leave the mountains. Years later, I returned to these mountains. I am still recovering, though this time not from the same illness. Instead, from the poor oxygenation of my brain in high altitudes. I came back only to find a snow leopard. In fact, this is my fourth try in 7 years. This time, I can feel myself closer to the leopard. I know it is hard, but I'm doing what's necessary.
Snow leopard, normally he pursues the group of blue sheep, or he waits for them to approach
he go a little slowly
from distance.
Yeah, from distance.
Experts are now advising me on how, when, and where to look for the snow leopard. Footprints and certain behaviors on the wild sheep. These are some of the clues that may help me to find the snow leopard.
Because you know why we are scanning in the evening?
That's true.
Because leopard going up in the ridge line like this. And here it looks both sides. Because where is the prey? Blue sheep. And he goes slowly whole night in his stock. Kill.
This time, it's not only me looking for the snow leopard. There are several groups of people with their own guides, scanning the different areas of the mountains. All All of these groups and their own guides maintain communication by radio, informing one another about the possible location of a snow leopard. It is only a matter of time for myself or one of the groups to be successful in this search. The experts say it is even harder to scan the different crests of the mountains when snow is falling. It is a new day, and the weather has changed. Most of the snow has melted, but still, there are some white patches on the mountains. A group of yak is returning to the high valley, close to the village where I now stay. They had been taken down some days ago, since a pair of wolves hunted a small member of a group. A big loss for Sering, my old friend. He is the shepherd for this group of yak. Even though he has helped me looking for the sham before, he doesn't really like the cat. For him, along with wolves and foxes, it is just a threat to his farm and flock of domestic animals.
Abraham.
Sitting.
Oh, you.
This time, he will not help me look for the shan, as he calls the snow leopard. He is only being friendly with me, for all those days we helped each other in the past. For us, the nature filmmakers, predators have a very different meaning than they do to the people who inhabit these mountains. It has been several hours, and there is still no news of any snow leopard sightseeing among the different groups spread along these valleys. Suddenly, just as I was told, on the crest of the mountains, there it is, the snow leopard. I can't believe it yet. So many trials, so much effort. this moment is worth of all those hard times. It is there, having a bath with the environment's essence. Of these tough mountains, the snow leopard is not only resting, it is also taking care of its territory, identifying the possible prey within the surrounding area by consistently checking each side of a mountain. Without any warning, it suddenly disappears. It's getting too late and extremely cold. The place where I stay is still some kilometers away. But this was a wonderful day. I made it to the house. But after seeing that snow leopard, I am feeling more curious about it. More groups have arrived to the national park. I am following each of them, trying to get closer to the animal. I may have the chance to see the leopard again. Two guides discuss about the possible route of a snow leopard. It is mid-February and the climax of a snow leopard's reproduction time. Some of them may be together already. Trace of a kill. The guides were right. This is surely a route of one of the snow leopards in the area. There they are, two snow leopards rest together. They are about 800 meters from where the guides and I scan. Some of us will try to get closer to the leopards before they start their daily walk. Some time passes by, and we spot a group of blue sheep grazing on the lower part of a mountain. This could be an excellent opportunity for us to film a hunt. As the day comes to an end, I can see the pair of leopards starting their daily round. They begin to walk in the opposite direction of the blue sheep. I may not have the opportunity to film a hunt this time. Nevertheless, I have been successful in finding the snow leopard several times. This is the result of a good search. My pursuit has now reached an end. It's time for me to go home. From higher altitudes, the harsh conditions of the Himalayas seem so quiet. But life in the mountains continues. Shelter, food, endurance. It is just another ordinary day for every living thing that occupies this land.